regular meeting of the Lake County Board of Commissioners, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Dear God, please bless our meeting today. May our discussions be fruitful, our decisions wise, and our community strong.
Amen.
Madam Clerk, roll call please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Present.
Commissioner McIntosh.
Present.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Here. Gentlemen, you have before you the minutes of the regular meeting on February 12th and February 19th of 2026. Do we have a motion to approve waiving reading of the same?
So moved.
Second.
Minutes have been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner McIntosh.
Aye.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye. We have a special certificate to present this morning, so before we open public comment, I would like to welcome Clerk of Courts Carl DeFranco and Ms. Chris Rains up to the podium, please.
Good morning. It's truly an honor to stand before the County Commissioners to recognize someone who represents the very best public service. Her dedication, professionalism, and steady presence have made a lasting impact at the Clerk of Courts, the Title Bureau where she is the supervisor, and on the residents we serve every day. But on that critical day, December 22nd, 2025, her service went far beyond her job description. When a coworker suffered a sudden heart attack, she acted immediately, performing chest compressions, remaining calm and focused until the EMTs arrived. Because of her quick thinking and courage, a life was saved. Her actions remind us that public service is not just about the work we do, it's about the care we show for one another. This morning, we're proud to honor not only her heroism, but her 38 years of unwavering commitment to Lake County.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that. Gentlemen?
Wow. I mean, all I can say is thank you for being there for your colleague and coworker. We all would like to think that we'd be prepared and ready for such a critical moment, but most people aren't. And you stepped into a gap to save a life. So while we're certainly grateful for 38 years of public service and hard and good work, that is punctuated with an exclamation point for what you did. And we cannot thank you enough for caring enough and being present in that incredibly difficult moment to really, really be there, to love your neighbor as yourself, to save a life, and to make a difference that will continue for your colleague's entire life. Thank you.
Thank you.
I echo that remaining calm when others are panicking is a gift and a skill. Obviously, knowing the proper procedures in CPR, as I sit and think of the other things we do here to prepare for this and prepare for that and this emergency preparation, I think about how important it is. I was on the board at Lake Health Foundation for a while in my past, and they would echo, get your training, have the organizations bring in the folks, get the training. So thank you for reminding us and reminding me. Top of my mind, Randy, now I'm going to cause more work for you, but I imagine all the people that are actually doing physical labor and work within your department, right? And out in conditions that we've talked about that aren't too hospitable to work in, and something like this where making sure that those folks are properly trained and get together to make sure that we can take care of our coworkers like that. So job well done. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'd just like to say thank you for your commitment to the county and the service and your job, and I'll echo the sentiments of my colleagues. I've been in the first responder role myself before, so it does take the training and the quick thinking, and we all go through our lives every day, and it's stories like this that you hear that remind you of how delicate life is and how important responding to it is, and it is a special set of skills, and it is a special trait to be able to just flip that switch and go into action. So I commend you, and again, thank you for your heroic action.
Thank you.
Ready for the picture?
Want the whole group to come?
Sure.
Probably after. They'll tell you what to do.
we'll want to wait on that agenda item. We'll come back just in case, okay? All right, that brings us to public portion. Anyone wishing to address the board on agenda items only, please raise your hand and you will have 3 minutes after stating your name and address. Anybody for public portion? Seeing none, it closes public portion. Madam Clerk, let's proceed with the resolutions. Start with number 2, and then we'll come back with number 1.
In the Utilities Department, resolution authorizing advertising for requests for qualifications for the Lake County Solid Waste Landfill Gas Utilization Project for the Lake County Department of Utilities.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner McIntosh.
Aye.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Resolution authorizing advertising for requests for qualifications for the Lake County Solid Waste Landfill Solar Installation Project for the Lake County Department of Utilities.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner McIntosh.
Aye.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Resolution to delete water and sewer sums certified to the Lake County Auditor.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner McIntosh.
Aye.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Resolution certifying unpaid water and sewer sums and administrative charges to the Lake County Auditor.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner McIntosh.
Aye.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
In Job and Family Services Department, resolution to dissolve the Family and Children First Council in Lake County, Ohio.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
Doge.
Ooh. On that, I'm going to have to pause you on. I agree that I do like getting rid of bureaucracy. But I know that when we put this on there, the work that was getting done at the job, the first council, is to take care of the children here in the community. And I've had conversations with Suzanne, I've had conversations with other folks throughout the community. I believe, quite honestly, there's a lack of funding coming from our friends in Columbus and DC that was going towards this council to make a positive impact with our children in the community. And I don't like getting rid of, I love getting rid of bureaucracy. I don't like getting rid of services that help families and children in our county. And I'm thankful that the work that was being done through that funding, through this council, is going to continue on in other forms or fashion. It's going to be a little bit more difficult to get that work done. It's going to be a harder job to find the funding to take care of our families and our children because of the cuts coming from Columbus and DC. But we here in Lake County, or at least I hope I can be a part of the conversation to make sure that we continue to make the positive impact that our citizens and residents deserve on that one. So I agree, we need to cut bureaucracy. I'm just thankful to the folks at that council for coming to us with this recommendation. There's no need to get together for meetings if there isn't funding coming down from the state or the feds to handle this, but we're still gonna get the work done here locally. So did I misspeak on anything in that, Suzanne? I don't mean to put you on the spot here, but
No, I think you did a really nice job of summarizing one of the reasons why we're bringing this to the board's attention today. What I would say is one of the main reasons why our county considered this, there was legislation passed in July that effective in September, the boards of county commissioners could move to dissolve council if there were certain criteria met. So our Family and Children First Council, particularly our steering committee, got together. We spent the last several months really looking at what services were provided by the council, and if we dissolved, what impact would that have on families. And thankfully, there is a new program that started several years ago. I've talked about it during commissioners' meetings. It's a Medicaid program called Ohio Rise, and that program has really taken the work away from Family and Children First Councils. So we felt comfortable making this recommendation, knowing that children in the community could be served through Ohio Rise as well as other organizations.
great, thank you.
Mr. President,
Yes, sir.
I would only supplement my comment by saying that's the point. We don't have to have 10 different organizations doing the same thing. Ultimately, we often defend layers of bureaucracy by saying it's for the children, or it's for the roads, or it's for safety, all things that everyone supports, myself included. But we don't need to have 10 organizations doing the same thing, however noble that thing might be.
Right. Yep. Any other discussion?
No, I think it's been a thoughtful approach here, and I know the important role that this provides, and I agree with both of you as far as cutting the bureaucracy and not having duplication of service, but yet still delivering important service to the county. And knowing that it does that is good.
Okay. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner McIntosh.
Aye.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Resolution reappointing and appointing individuals to the Lake County Workforce Development Board.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
Mr. President,
Yes, sir.
I just want to thank all those who volunteer on this board. It is a critical part of our county infrastructure to push workforce development. That was Commissioner Rich Regovich's main goal in his time with us, and I'm glad to see the work continue.
Yes, sir. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner McIntosh.
Aye.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
In the Commissioner's Office, resolution appointing Lake County Commissioner Morgan R. McIntosh to serve on the Ohio Public Works Commission District 7 Integrating Committee and designating his alternate to serve on their behalf to complete the remainder of the term expiring May 22nd, 2027.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner McIntosh.
Aye.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
In the Finance Department, resolution approving payment of bills as listed on the Commissioner's Approval Journal in the amount of $1,924,393.83.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner McIntosh.
Aye.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Resolution approving purchase orders as listed on the Commissioner's Purchase Order Approval Journal in the amount of $1,120,451.28.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner McIntosh.
Aye.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Resolution increasing an appropriation for a non-general fund account.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner McIntosh.
Aye.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Resolution transferring an appropriation within a general fund account.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner McIntosh.
Aye.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye. Madam Clerk, if you could please go to agenda item number 1.
And special resolutions, resolution declaring the month of February 2026 as Black History Month in Lake County, Ohio, and recognizing the 100th anniversary of the first National Black History Week.
Mr. President,
Can I get a motion?
I so move.
Second.
Any discussion?
Yes, indeed. As chairman of America 250, it's important that we highlight the milestones in our community and our nation that have preserved the American experiment and improved it from 1776 to 2026. And freedom is the core of what America means. So to recognize this historic year that is not only the semi-quincentennial of the United States, but the centennial of recognizing Black history, specifically the 100th anniversary of the first National Black History Week, which has eventually grown into Black History Month that we celebrate today, it's very core and important to our responsibility as Americans today. So I'm deeply honored to have the chance to make the motion to recognize not only Black History Month, but the centennial, the 100-year celebration of Black history in the United States of America, because ultimately Black history is American history. And we're blessed to have some of our greatest leaders from the African American community here with us today, including Bishop Gerard Maribel, former president of the Lake County NAACP. We're very blessed to have an incredible history of freedom in Lake County, from the Civil War and being on the side of the Union, to the Underground Railroad, to the NAACP's strength as a community partner today. Once again, we're not just talking about local history, because Lake County history is American history. And so we celebrate so much together at this critical juncture, and I think this is one of the most significant celebrations we will have for America 250. Thank you.
Thank you. Bishop, would you like to say anything?
I have with me the treasurer of.
I would like to say good morning to everyone.
Good morning.
On behalf of our president, Chris Lee, and the NAACP organization, we truly thank you for this, for recognizing us and for supporting us in whatever way you can. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Something I'd like to add, I was at the doctor's very recently, and I did ask the people working, how much this cost? And they said 2.5 million, and they said that, thank God for the commissioners in our community that always help us to have what we need. And I thank God for what the three of you do. I thank God for our city. I thank God for this great community. And thank you for recognizing the Black History Month. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Madam Clerk, make it official. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner McIntosh.
Aye.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye. Care to take a photo? A couple president proclamations. Resolutions.
So Bishop, why don't you get more to the middle? Bishop, we have one for you too. You guys could all switch this way. Thank you so much for joining us today. Bishop, thank you. Madam Treasurer, thank you for joining us.
This brings us to our departmental reports. Utilities.
Thank you, Commissioner. A couple things. We did have a bid opening yesterday for some concrete work out at the solid waste facility. And once again, we got some really good numbers. We got 5 bidders. 2 low bidders were about 18% below the engineer's estimate, and they were actually on about $500 apart on a $500,000 project. A couple bidders were above the engineer's estimate, so it's a nice grouping of bids. So we look forward to the couple of projects that we still have out for bid for this spring. Secondly, just to note kind of what we talked about, or you guys honored this morning, or earlier, we do have CPR and first aid training every year. As a matter of fact, it's scheduled for next week, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We have training, and then again later on in the month where we train up to 100 employees every year.
Awesome.
And we've been doing it since I started, as long as I can remember. So it's very important, I agree, and it's a big part of what we do.
Fantastic. I love when all my great ideas have already been implemented by Randy years and years ago. Thank you. Job and Family Services.
No report today.
Fantastic. County Administrator.
Yes, thank you. Good morning, Commissioners. It's been a couple weeks since I provided an update on the Lake County Sheriff's Office and Jail. Last time we spoke, we were in the midst of that cold spell, which we kept working the best that we could. pouring concrete and mechanical work, etc. The contract that we have with Gilbane has 28 weather days baked into the contract, meaning they've planned for those. We have used 23 of those days, which sounds like, yeah, we've used a lot, and we have. The good news is the building is, I think, 99% enclosed, albeit temporarily. So those weather day issues will not be as dramatic moving forward unless we're doing masonry this spring and summer and we have a substantial rain come in, which I'm sure will happen. But
Thanks for jinxing us.
yeah, I think it will rain this spring. So we'll probably use all 5 of those. But inside of the facility, I know, speaking for myself, I don't even watch the webcam anymore. I was addicted to that earlier this year when steel was going up, et cetera. It honestly looks like a sheriff's office inside now, the first floor. And Sheriff, if I'm missing anything, correct me. We have metal studs going up on the first floor where the offices are. If you imagine walking in the facility and hanging a left, that'll be the soft side or administrative side of the office. When you walk in the building will be central control, and you can see the walls are up, concrete masonry, duct work, data trays. So I'd like to get you guys over there. As you move up the floors, all the concrete is poured, and they're navigating. The masons are going from floor 1, 2, and 3 with the associated work. The basement is amazing. It's about 70% poured. The chief and I were on a tour last Wednesday, and the amount, and I'm going to bring a photo one day. The only photo I've taken of this, the amount of conduit that these engineers and contractors have literally woven through this 240,000 square foot facility, and they end up in the area like this big to where they all come to the central. It is impressive as heck to see the skilled and the craftsmanship of these guys. So we will finish pouring the basement slab, I think, next month-ish. And then in the spring, we'll start masonry work. And then obviously all the associated interior work will continue. We are still on time, still on budget for a substantial completion around the end of March, so about a year from now. That doesn't mean we move in then, but that's a substantial completion is a significant benchmark in the process. So we're really excited. I know the sheriff's sending a couple of guys down to Georgia next month to look at our cells before they're full-fledged in production. If you recall, we have steel cells being fabricated in Georgia. Later in the summer, the sheriff's crew will be heading up to Michigan to look at a mock-up of what the computer system looks like, if you will, the interface of the control center, the command, so that'll be mocked up. So I'm sure he'll take a delegation of his staff up there to make sure we're getting what we need. And I just want to, and I told one of the workers on the roof last Wednesday, thank you. I know one of us, we always, from our fifth floor, can see these guys out working in that weather in January and February. God bless those guys and gals for just working through some really, and Randy talks about it with his guys. They did their best to keep us on schedule, and we're still on schedule. So, Sheriff, anything? That was the worst question I've ever asked.
Good morning, Frank William, 104 East Area Street. I just want to comment, I think it's very important for us to recognize the blue suits. I think you guys look finely matched. That's very important. I did want to talk this, not to date myself, but I was working in the old jail when they were currently constructing this, was at the tail end of that construction to see some of that process and how poorly that was organized and why we have the problems in that facility today. I have to say Gilbane has been exceptional. Working with Gilbane, the construction company, working with the architects. Every Wednesday we meet, and the communication that goes on about every issue in this building, every step of the way this is being looked at. And I was just at the construction site yesterday. If you were to go in, it's a very clean construction site. Lots of work is going on. They are on schedule. We joke, but having the county administrator part of this effort. He's done really amazing work in terms of facilitating a lot of the construction that's going on. And we have exceptional owners reps. I think it's important to note that they are doing a phenomenal job. And Ellis Katz, who is our engineer, owners rep, right? Engineer. He's exceptional, and I think he has saved the county about $20 million from the beginning of this project moving forward, just in terms of changes, knowing what's going on, and he is on every issue in this construction project. So I know it's a nervous thing. It's the largest construction project in the county's history, but the county is not leaving this out there and just say, go build a building and we'll move in someday. Every part from IT to Mark Eifelis from Buildings and Grounds is exceptional in being involved in that part of the project. I just want you to know this is being done well and every step of the way. So thank you for all the steps the commissioners have taken to make this possible.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. President,
Yes, sir.
if I could just say, Sheriff Liam Bruno has done an amazing job in thanking the incredible contributions of so many public servants in pushing this project forward in the most cost-effective and high-quality way, especially noting, of course, the contribution of the union labor and craftsmen who are out there in all types of weather, walking around on a 5-story incompleted building. It's like walking a tightrope with a jackhammer, and yet they're getting it done for us, and they're doing it safely and amazingly. But I just want to take a moment to thank the sheriff and his team for the work that they've done, because if there's one critical difference between the process last time and this time, is that we have a sheriff who is 100% expert in the construction and operation of jails, who's overseeing this project. Having been the captain who oversaw the jail for many years previous to becoming our sheriff, having gone to other countries to lecture on the construction of safety facilities, there is no greater subject matter expert than Sheriff Frank Liam Bruno. And the success that you're sharing and talking about today, so much of it is due to your expertise and your leadership, so thank you.
Thank you. Madam Clerk? Oh, sorry, County Administrator?
Just
Not
one
done.
last brief update on the, we had the water damage over in Building C about a month ago now. Just a brief update that obviously we mobilized our staff and restoration companies right away. We're to the point of working with insurance and getting the necessary improvements, be it carpet, ceiling tiles, drywall repairs, et cetera. So Mark's not here today, but that continues to move along at the most rapid pace that we can. So I appreciate the auditor, treasurer, recorder, veteran services, IT for putting up with the fans and the closed stairwell, recorder as well. I think I said that, but we're getting there. So thank you.
Mr. President?
Yes, sir.
Real quick, in speaking with the county recorder, apparently there's been another flooding incident in the office with a sewage backup.
It's been, yeah, there was a situation last Sunday I was made aware of. It was an electrical issue, and that was fixed by open of business Monday. We're doing some flooring replacements in a small portion down there that was brought to my attention and has been addressed already.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anything else for the County Administrator? All right, Madam Clerk.
Yes, I wanted to mention that there is a workshop today, I guess after your executive.
Yep.
And also the next meeting is going to be Thursday, March 5th at 10 a.m.
Okay. Most exciting part of the meeting.
No reports, Commissioner.
There we go. Gentlemen, is there any old business? Gentlemen, is there any new business? Hearing none, I will entertain a motion to adjourn to executive session for personnel discipline. We will have our workshop following the executive session.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call please.
Commissioner Pledger.